What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and it is Friday. Thank the Lord. Gotta love Fridays. But today we're going to be talking about the challenge that's been going around a little bit. The 12 parks in 12 days of Disney World, or Disney itself, Disney parks. And the individual that we were talking about did 12 parks, 12 days, and 200 rides.
Yes, over 200 rides. Yep.
Which is phenomenal. But what we're going to be talking about is not the 12 days. We're just talking about if we were to do it, what route we would take, because we would probably want to spend more than 12 days.
I would think that if you're spending all that money to go overseas, you're not going to just run in, do a park, and then run to another country.
Right, exactly. So let's get started so we don't waste your time. Like and subscribe. It's awesome. It helps us out a lot. But the Disney Global Challenge, let's jump into it. The first park we would do would be obviously Disney World.
Well, Disney World Resort, the first park we would do would be Epcot.
Right. So Disney, we got Epcot around $115. Remember, these prices are not 100% because just depending on the day, the surge, just how many people are in the parks.
Yep.
The second park we would do Animal Kingdom. About $110 there.
And some people think Animal Kingdom is, you could knock out in a half day.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at the days, you could have some wiggle room in some of these parks.
Although it's the biggest park, it's the smallest park when you talk about actual things to do there. Hollywood Studios or MGM.
It's always MGM to us.
MGM, $125, and that's because it's Star Wars Land now. And then the most expensive probably is going to be Magic Kingdom. But that is just because they opened up the new Tron ride.
No, it's always been the most expensive.
It's always been the most expensive. And while you're there, you might as well jump at Downtown Disney or Disney Springs just to say you entered an extra park. Or if you wanted to do some water parks, you can jump in there. Next, instead of going stateside, we would actually go to Paris and start working our way around the world that way. So we would go to Disneyland Paris, where that price is about $125. And these are US.
Similar.
This is USD,
yes,
right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So no conversion. This is still USD. And then, go ahead, Mom. Tell what people don't know about Paris is they actually have...
There's another park there, and it's called Walt Disney Studios. And I was not aware of this. I kept on thinking, Walt Disney Studios, what are they talking about as a park? But it is a park. It has, I believe, 12 rides, but nothing really phenomenal, and it's more of a studio type park.
Okay, so
going back to its roots.
Yeah, it's probably what MGM used to be.
Could be. I don't think
that backlot
big.
Tour or something like that.
No.
But
and it has the ears. Do you see?
Yeah,
the
love that.
Ears?
Yeah, love that. And then that's only $70 because it is a smaller park. And then we would keep going. We would go to Hong Kong next. Disneyland Hong Kong, $80, very cheap, but. Hong Kong that would be a cool one to go to.
It would be.
And then working our way up a little bit because I think Shanghai is a little
geography is terrible.
I think it might be northeast of Hong Kong. So we'd go to Shanghai Disneyland, and that is only $70 as well. And then moving on, keep going east from there, Tokyo Disneyland. And Mom, I know this is probably one of your ones you definitely want to see, right?
Exactly, because when you think about 12 parks, it really is 6 major parks, and each of those major parks has a smaller park next to it. So Tokyo Disneyland, next to it or very close to it, is Tokyo Disney Sea. And from what I've read about it, it's like the top park that anyone would want to visit. It has all of these... replicas of seasides, so harbors, and it just seems like an incredible place to visit.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And just Japan does everything so over the top. You can only imagine the customer service there and everything. And I believe, don't quote me on this, I'm going to look it up. I believe Tokyo Disneyland is the only one that's not actually owned by Disney. I think Disney franchised it out to them. So they have kind of a little bit of wiggle room with how they respond to customers and whatnot. So always over the top. Next is going to be coming back However, if you wanted to stop stateside in Hawaii, they always have a resort there. There's no rides, but it's actually a Disney
It's a
resort.
DVC, a Disney Vacation Club resort that is top notch.
Yeah.
Alani.
But we're not stopping there. We're going to keep going. Oh, that's actually $75 for Disney Sea. We're going to keep going to Disneyland in California. Now back to stateside. That is $150 for the smallest little park you can think of.
However, I do believe if you have never been to Disney World and Magic Kingdom, if you go to Disneyland first, you're going to be very impressed.
Yes.
It's just you get spoiled when you come to Disney World.
Yeah. And then Disney's California Adventure, which is right next to Disneyland in California. That would be the last stop for us, and then we would fly all the way back home
To Orlando.
and probably go to the real parks one more time in Orlando, just because that's what we think of it.
Let us know if you've been to any of these
Yeah, if you've been to any of
international
the
parks.
and if you would recommend any of them. I know Mom has her sights on Tokyo because, I mean, that's awesome. But I'm sure all of them are fantastic to go to. What was the total cost of tickets?
$13.50.
So you're looking about
$13.50.
$13.50 for the tickets.
Average price.
Average price, and I think the total travel was around $2,500, $3,000, and that's not including any hotels, food, or anything like that.
Land transportation once you get there.
Yeah. So
figure that out. I mean, I think it'd be an awesome experience if you could do it. But again, I would never think of doing it in 12 days. I would make sure, kind of like when we did our cross-country tour. You're not going to try to do it in the shortest amount of time. If you're going to be spending that money anyway, you might as well enjoy it.
100%. 100%. Let us know what you think about it. Let us know if you've ever tried the challenge or if you're going to. We would love to hear about it. But before we leave you, let's hear the mom joke of the day.
So, in keeping in line with travel, where is Mickey Mouse going with all of his bags packed?
I don't know.
He's going on a mini vacation.
A mini vacation. Nice. They keep getting better, Mom. They keep getting better.
I don't know. They're punny.
Oh, boy. We got to stop it now. But, hey, thanks so much for watching. And we will see you on Monday. This is the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son. Have a good one.